Hey guys, it's stand-up librarian Meredith Myers, and I am coming to you today from a very, very special place. I actually worked here. This is the library at the Dalí Museum here in downtown St. Petersburg. I've been a volunteer with Dali for maybe about a year now, and I've worked here in the library, and I don't really think anybody else has filmed in here yet, so this might be the first time. And of course, it had to be done by me. And then my friend with me today is Pam Whiteaker, who is one of the co-directors of the museum, but she's also in charge of all of the volunteers. You do an exceptional job, can I just say that? I've been a volunteer for many years at libraries across the country, but we really do have a good time at the Dalí.
We do. We try to have a great time. We want to make sure that every one of our volunteers enjoys every minute that they're here. And how could you not in this gorgeous building with this collection?
Yes, let's talk about the building. I've grown up, I'm a fifth generation native of St. Petersburg. I've grown up going to the Dalí Museum, of course, down the street. Yes. How long have you been in this new building?
We fortunately opened this building on January 11th of 2011 at 11:11 a.m. Another hint to the intricate workings of Dali, because he used a lot of science and math in his works. And since that time, we've had hundreds of thousands of visitors from around the globe coming specifically to St. Petersburg to see this wonderful collection.
And right now, there's a great collection, which is all Andy Warhol. Can you talk a little bit about that?
We actually have a special exhibit that will be on until April 27th. It's Warhol, Art, Fame, Mortality. And it's a very unique look at Andy Warhol's work because it is based on photography and stills from his film work, which is really where his heart was in his artwork.
Nice. And if you need any books about Andy Warhol or Dali, you can come here to the library. And just so you know, guys, it's not a public library. It is a private library, so it's mostly for scholars and people doing research and papers for school and that sort of thing. But if you want to come and take a look and maybe look at some of these amazing books, by all means, certainly call the Dalí Museum and they can put you in touch with the right person. What we've got behind me is one of our book carts. I actually helped catalog this entire collection with one of the librarians that was here last year. Oh, this is one of my favorites, guys. I actually cataloged this. It's called King Turd. As a comedian, I couldn't help. I was like, King Turd! There is so many amazing books in this collection, all different types of art and fashion, and of course all of Dali's work, which right here is one of his, which is great. Yeah. So we've got a lot here. But obviously we are here today not just to talk about the Dali, but also to talk about the 33rd annual Florida Antiquarian Book Fair, which we've got next month. Exciting. And so it's so exciting, and I love being a spokesperson and going around and visiting all of my friends in the Tampa Bay area. But the theme this year is Pages of Wonder, which is all about children's literature. I have my Nancy Drew outfit on today to honor amazing women like Pam. Did you bring any of you want to talk a little bit about some of your favorite books growing up?
Sure. I know Nancy Drew is one of your favorites. She was one of mine too. I am a huge supporter, but I was looking back through, and one of the things when you asked me about this that made me think, what were my favorite books when I was a child? And I realized I was fortunate. I had two childhoods. I had the one I experienced by myself, and then I had a rebirth with my two children because I went back to some of those special books and discovered new ones that had come out in their time period, such as the Harry Potter novel series. But ones that I really loved, I know it's a favorite, Green Eggs and Ham, Dr. Seuss. I think it's just the sound of the words, as well as how important the message is overall, because you can take it a lot of different ways that you wanted to. And that was definitely when I was younger. And then this book, you can see it's from my personal library. It's very tattered. But this is Reflections on a Gift of Watermelon Pickle, which is a collection of poems. It was actually given to me in 9th grade by my 9th grade English teacher, who happened to discover just by talking with me that poetry was probably going to move me the most. And he went out and bought this book just for me, and I still carry it near and dear to my heart. He is no longer with us, and I think of him every time I open these pages, and I continue to do them because, let's face it, there's nothing better than the written word. That coupled with great graphics, you are in heaven. It's something that sometimes the electronic media that's all around us can't really give you. It goes right to the heart.
Oh my gosh, I love that. And she did mention teachers. Teachers are so important. I'm all about librarians and libraries and whatnot, but teachers, we got to give you guys kudos as well. So thank you so much for joining us today to talk about this. For anybody out there that might be interested in joining our volunteer group here at the Dalí, what would be a great way for them to get involved?
They could either call the museum and just ask for Pam, and they would forward your call right to us, and we'd be happy to talk to you about it. Also on our website, under About the Museum, there's a little section called Get Involved, and we offer all the information there. Our goal would be to match your talents and your time with what would be most meaningful for you, with a myriad of experiences that we have here at the Dalí Museum. And we're happy to work with you with your schedules, whatever you can afford to share with us, we're grateful for.
Well, there you have it, guys. Get involved with the Dalí Museum. Better yet, get involved with volunteering. We're a great group here. We have a lot of fun, and we have an incredible leader with Pam here. So anyway, this has been Stand-Up Librarian Meredith Myers with Pam Whiteaker here at the Dalí Museum in the library. And we hope to see you soon at the book fair. Take care.
Bye.